All right, let's talk about something really important for any small or medium-sized business, the real cost of how you're running things. We're going to pit the old school systems against the new cloud stuff and figure out what's actually costing you money and where the real wins are. Ready? Let's get into it. So I want to ask you something straight up. Does your simple system feel like it's secretly holding your business back? You know the feeling, right? Everything seems to be working, it doesn't cost much on paper, but you're constantly fighting your own processes. Simple jobs take forever, and trying to see the big picture of your business is just a constant battle. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and it's a huge sign that your so-called simple setup is actually a major bottleneck. Take a look at this list. Does it ring a bell? This is the kind of toolkit so many businesses are trying to juggle. You've got your accounting software over here, your sales data locked in a local POS system over there, and of course the trusty old spreadsheet for tracking stock. Maybe you're even still using paper for approvals. Look, each of these things does its one job okay, but the huge problem is they don't talk to each other at all. And that creates these massive walls, these data silos that someone, probably you or your staff, has to manually piece together every single day. And that leads us right into our first section, the old ways hidden drain. Now, let's be clear, we're not here to bash these traditional systems. They were great for their time. They were built for a totally different business world. The real issue, the thing we need to talk about, is that as your business grows and the world speeds up around you, these tools start to secretly suck the life and the money out of your company. You really have to think about when these systems were created. Business was just slower back then. But today, customers want answers now. You might be running multiple shops plus an online store. You need data in real time to make good calls. And this whole setup that relies on someone manually typing things in and trying to connect the dots, well, it just can't keep up. It's like trying to win a Formula One race with a horse and buggy. Okay, let's get to the heart of it. Section 2, uncovering the real costs. It's so easy to look at a one-time software purchase or, a free spreadsheet and think, hey, I'm saving a ton of money. But the real price you're paying is hidden. It's buried in your day-to-day work, and that's exactly what we're about to dig into. First on the list, the cost of just manual data entry. Seriously, think about the chain of events. A sale is made. Great. But then someone has to manually type that info into the accounting software. Then they have to open up a spreadsheet and update the stock levels. Every single time you do that, you're risking an error, a wrong price, a wrong stock count, a bad invoice. And these aren't small things. A tiny mistake here and there adds up to huge headaches and lost money. Then there's the cost of having no real-time visibility. It's basically like trying to drive while only looking in the rearview mirror. You're making today's big decisions based on yesterday's reports or last week's numbers. A customer asks if you have something in stock at another location, and what do? You have to pick up the phone and ask someone to go check? That delay, that guesswork, it leads to missed sales and a really slow reaction time when problems pop up.
Oh, and what about IT maintenance? That server humming away in a closet somewhere, that wasn't just a one-time cost. It's constantly sipping electricity. It needs backups. It needs security updates. And sooner or later, it's going to break, and you'll have to call in an expensive technician. These are the kinds of costs that just get buried in your budget, but trust me, they add up big time over the years.
And we can't ignore the cost of employee frustration. I mean, think about it. You hired smart, capable people. But what are they spending their time on? Chasing down invoices, double and triple checking numbers, fixing silly data errors. It's not just a waste of time, it's soul-crushing. That kind of tedious work leads straight to burnout, and it keeps your best people from doing the things that actually move your business forward. Which brings us to this powerful idea. When you actually add it all up, the wasted time on data entry, the money lost to errors, the IT headaches, the frustrated staff, you realize something shocking. These hidden costs are often more than what you'd pay for a monthly cloud ERP subscription. And here's the kicker. You're paying all that money for a system that gives you absolutely zero strategic advantage.
All right, so we've spent a lot of time on the problem. Let's pivot to the solution. It's time to talk about a much smarter way to run your business, which brings us to our next section.
So, what in the world is a cloud ERP? Let's just cut through the jargon. Think of it like this. It's one single, secure hub online that connects every single part of your business. Your sales, your inventory, your accounting. It's all in one place, and it's all talking to each other in real time. No more servers in the back room, no more data silos, just one source of truth. Let's make this super practical. Here's how that automation actually works. Step 1. A customer makes a purchase, either in your store or on your website. Boom. Step 2. Without anyone lifting a finger, the inventory is instantly updated across all your branches. Step 3. At the exact same time, the sale gets logged in your accounting ledger. And Step 4, my favorite part. If the stock for that item gets low, the system automatically flags it for reorder. It's a beautiful, seamless chain reaction with zero manual work involved.
Okay, now for the million-dollar question, right? This sounds great, but is it going to cost me a fortune? To answer that properly, we have to look past the initial price tag. We need to talk about something called the total cost of ownership, or TCO. That means looking at every single cost, direct and indirect, over the long run.
And right away, the financial models are just completely different. The traditional way is what's called a capital expense. You're making a huge upfront investment in licenses and hardware. It's a big hit to your cash. A cloud ERP, on the other hand, is an operating expense. It's a predictable monthly fee, just like your rent or your phone bill. That makes it so much easier to budget for.
And this table just lays it all out perfectly. Look at the traditional column, big upfront license fee. You got to buy and maintain servers, you need an IT guy on speed dial, you're paying a ton in hidden labor costs, and scaling up means buying more expensive boxes. Now look at the cloud ERP column. It's a simple monthly subscription, no hardware needed. The vendor handles all the updates and security. Automation slashes your labor costs, and scaling, you just adjust your subscription. When you look at the whole picture, the total cost, it becomes really clear which one is more cost-effective in the long run.
But look, this is about way more than just saving a few bucks. This is about setting your business up to grow. The real magic of a cloud system isn't just what it does for you today. It's about building a foundation that you can build your future on.
Think about it. A traditional system starts to crack and break the second you try to scale. A cloud ERP is built for it. You want to open a new store? Bam, you add it to the system in minutes. You want to launch an e-commerce site? You just plug in that module. As you grow, the system grows right along with you. No chaos, no buying new servers, no trying to duct tape different pieces of software together and hoping for the best.
So really, it's more than just a system. It's a genuine competitive advantage. This isn't just some tech upgrade you hand off to the IT person. This is a core business decision. It gives you the power and efficiency to operate like a company twice your size, which means you can serve your customers better and outmaneuver your competition.
Which brings us to the final section. Is it time for you to switch? We've gone through all the pros and cons. So how do you know if it's the right move for your business right now? Let's run through a quick checklist.
Question 1. Are you using a bunch of different tools that don't talk to each other? Are you constantly jumping between your accounting app, your sales system, and 6 different spreadsheets just to figure out what's going on? If that's you, then you are definitely trapped in data silos.
Okay, question 2. How much do you trust your numbers? I mean, really, if you need to know your exact stock levels right now, can you get that info in a click? Or your true cash flow? Or your profit on a specific product line? If getting those answers involves a frantic scramble through spreadsheets, then you've got a visibility problem.
And number 3, what does your future look like? Are you planning to grow? Maybe open another branch, start selling online, or just add a bunch of new products? You have to ask yourself, honestly, can my current setup handle that? Or is it going to create a total nightmare? And all of that boils down to one last big question. Is your current system a foundation you can build on, or is it a ceiling holding you down? Is it helping you grow, or is it limiting how far you can possibly go? The answer to that is everything.
Odoo Easy.